And
No,
we're
nothing is
live.
showing here.
And we are live! Yoo-hoo!
You finally we
Hello,
did it.
everyone!
Okay,
Uh,
is yeah.
Good evening, everyone. Annyeonghaseyo in Korea. Konbawa in Japan. Mabede Oma. And
Okay.
Icha from Uganda. Yeah, welcome to our group. Go live. Hello, hello. Good evening,
Hello,
everyone.
hello, hello, hello. Yeah.
Hello everyone. Good evening. Finally
Good
we did
evening.
it.
Say hi to our
Yay!
followers. Hello. And of course, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Even with busy work, schedules, family responsibilities, and personal challenges. And my name is Alona Marhujo Sinosaki. I'm a single mom living in Japan for more than 2 decades, a mom of two boys. Before I jump in this digital business, I was working 3 jobs. And tonight, it's not about being perfect, right, guys?
Yes, right.
Tonight is about real people sharing real experiences to inspire others who are working hard to build better future for themselves and for their families. Our topic for tonight is something many people can relate to. Well, how do you manage your time while building your dreams? Many people will relate to our topic for tonight because the truth is life can be very busy.
Yes,
Like
right.
work, family responsibilities, and many challenges in life. I know everyone experience that, and sometimes we start believing that we no longer have time for our goals and dreams. So, but tonight we remind everyone that small step still matters. Nah. Uh, Even 1 hour or 30 minutes a day can slowly change our future. And before we begin, I just want everyone to relax, get your water, coffee, enjoy, and speak from the heart. Okay?
Yes.
Smile, guys. Are you okay, guys? Don't be serious. Because everyone's face like this,
Okay.
like freezing. Smile. So we are here not to pressure ourselves. Ne? This is a safe space where we support and encourage one another. So tonight, of course, I invited amazing people, as you can see, from our community to share their thoughts and experiences. And of course, our question for tonight is, how do you manage your time even when life gets busy? It's a simple question, but of course, very powerful. So, with no further ado, let's begin tonight. And let's start with Sis Shona. Thank you for being here.
Yay.
Please share your thought with us.
Yeah.
Sis Shona.
I thought this live will be like informal. Why are you guys all so serious? Wait.
Yes, everybody's face is serious.
Yes.
Why?
Why are you all guys so serious? I am actually like tipping into to Alona's, but you guys are so serious. Let's
Yes, like
anyway.
this. I saw their faces. Oh, that's why I said smile.
Yeah, so I think maybe we can just round out with round to introduce ourselves
Yes,
first
yes,
because
yes,
before we will grab each other's microphone when we go deeper into our own personal hearts. So
yes.
yes, good evening everyone. My name is Chona and I live in Korea. For now, I am a stay-home mom, and yeah, because I don't go to work, so I am a stay-home mom, and like during the pandemic, I was able to experience I experienced difficulties, like my businesses collapsed, and so I tried to find different ways to sustain the luxury of what I have lived before. And so I look for something that I could build my own without I can build my business without being affected by the unpredictable situations. So uh, um, I joined the business last year, and so at first I was thinking of like maybe from this business I can settle my finances and then not to worry of my not to worry of my retirement expenditures in the future. But as I deep dive into the community, like I forgot about the money. I just enjoyed what we are doing now. Can you imagine us guys? We did all this for the whole of okay. Okay, so yes, and thank you very much for having me. And shall I toast
Yes,
to
yes.
okay, so I'll toast to Rosalie. The floor is yours.
Yes. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever tune in. My name is Rosalie. Yeah. I feel nervous. It is my first time at it's a global. So I'm sorry if I am not good in English, but I'm proud as single mom of three young adults currently living here in Japan, but originally from Quezon province. Yes, I work as a sales lady at the same time running this amazing online business. And the reason I'm here, because I believe that grow happens when we surround ourselves with positive and driven supportive people. As a mom, I want to create a better future for my kids and my kids and my family, while inspiring to others, hardworking, to never give up and make our lives make it different. So that is inspire me and venturing this business. So that's me, and back to you. Where I going back?
Maybe you can just pick
You can
one.
pass it.
Toast
Okay,
the
I
ball.
will pass this King David, the floor is yours.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hello, everyone. Yeah, good evening from here, and good morning, good afternoon, and good night, depending on where you're located. So, my name is still Mr. King David. Yeah, or I live here in Korea. I've been here for many years. But to be in Korea is not easy because Korea is a place where you can walk, walk,
Think
walk.
David is muted.
Really?
Hmm? No, we can
Am I
hear.
muted?
we can hear
Yeah,
him.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, South Korea is a place
very
where you
light.
can walk. You walk a lot before you can earn a living. It's not easy to live in Korea. So I've been here for many years and I work a lot in the company and the factory, different types of work. It's not easy. But to God be all the glory, I come across this business. So with this business, I have a lot of time to take care of myself, relax with my family. It's been one of the best things that happened to me that I got this business. And this business can help you both in life, like something you need to think of your future. You cannot work till death. As you are young now, there's a time that you will become weak. So this business is something, a future you build for yourself. So I'm really happy. I'm grateful to be in this business. And here I come, I meet great people, a lot of lovely people here all over the world. So I'm happy that I'm here. Thank you all. Thank you all. So I travel to
Yoo-hoo! Next.
Ijoma.
Okay, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you're watching us from. My name is Ijoma, or you can call me Blessing, in case Ijoma is difficult for you. Okay, so I'm from Nigeria, but I'm in South Korea with my family. Like Chona said, 2001 was one kind year that nobody will forget. It just came like a flood, and then it touched everywhere. I was working, and all of a sudden, my boss said, "You know, I cannot pay you anymore. I don't have money because nobody comes to my restaurant to eat because she has a restaurant." So that year was the year that I got into this business while searching for something that can help me, because just like King said, if you are living in South Korea, you will understand what we are talking about. It's not a place you can walk anyhow. You go to coffee shop to work, or. Like I heard Rosalind said, she's a salesperson. No, it's not like that here. It's difficult to find such job. You can only work in a factory. That's the free place. So it's not a easy job. So I've worked and worked, and I got tired that I don't even have time for my family. But ever since I found this business, I now have time, and then I do the job like a part-time job that helps me also. Now I'm a cook. I love cooking.
Oh,
So I'm a cook in one of the restaurants nearby where I'm living. And finding this business was something else that I can't just imagine. I can't talk it a lot enough. Like what it has done for me and my family has really helped us. This when I remember, even when I'm sleeping, that there is something I have ventured into that is running every time, 24 hours. When I know it, when I don't know, it's going. When I remember, I used to be full of joy. So I am so glad that I'm one of the team. And what we just practiced this night, I was just meditating over it, and I was so glad. You see, group of people from different countries, and they come together, and we are learning something unique.
Yes, yes.
You are on your own, you cannot learn it. To eternity, you can't. But we came together and we learned it this night. I'm so glad that I found all of you. Thank you. Yeah, and
yay!
then
Yeah, we learn from
Joanne.
you.
Yeah. Joanne, is your turn. Yeah.
This is Joanne.
Hi, everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon from wherever you're watching us. My name is Joanne. Thank you so much for watching us. We are really glad that you're here with us. I'm a registered nurse by profession, a single mom of a 22-year-old. Um, I know she's an adult. I can't even get to say much about that, but yeah, and I live in Australia. I'm originally from Uganda. I've lived in Australia for close to 12 years now, and I've because I'm a nurse, the shifts that used to work for me is night shift, and
Mm.
so working night shift just really drained me a lot,
Yes,
to the
yes.
point that during COVID, it was either you work or you work. So it was very hard in the hospital. And that's when I knew that I needed to find something else. And at the time, I still had to maintain at least two jobs to survive,
Mm.
with Blessing and King David will understand this, with sending money back home and, doing the responsibilities back home. It was hard. And to survive with the two jobs, it was absolutely hard. But that's how I thought I need to find something else. And so yeah, I started the business 2 years ago. Yeah. And it's been a game changer for me because I've grown a lot, I've learned a lot. And look at me. Where would I have met all of you minus the business? The networking, the community is something that I thank God for every single day, because honestly, the community makes a huge difference. But then also, because we are doing something to grow ourselves day by day, that for me has been a game changer. And so yeah, I'm enjoying the business. I'm enjoying meeting new people. I'm enjoying learning and understanding what I'm doing. But more importantly, being confident and giving myself a way out of the night shift. That was, the real reason for me getting out of the night shifts. Yeah, so thank you very much. And yeah, we're happy to do this. And let's talk about time management. Alona?
Mm.
Okay. Think. Would you like to share your sis Jonah? Would you like to share our
Wait, I
topic
will
for tonight?
remove this one first.
What
It's not
what is
there.
what is this in the front of
You can click her.
okay,
Ah,
okay, okay.
yes, I hit it
And
already. Like, it's Poppy. I just want to show the people, like, oh look, there's.
it's okay. It's okay.
Okay,
So,
yes,
sis Jonah, would you like
First in
to
life is not.
go back to you? How do you
yes,
manage? Yeah.
yes. Okay, like for me, how do I manage my time even when life gets busy? Uh, these days after the pandemic and after my doing this online business, I found myself uh not so busy because I as I've told you before, I don't go to work like 9 to 5 job. I am happily a jobless to 9 to 5, but now running my online business.
Mm.
And so I have plenty of time now, and I am experiencing this early retirement season of my life. But before, if I look back from the past where I've been like, at least you guys have like tried to at least work 2 to 3 in a day, like two, 2 to 3 places in a day. I don't know if you go to like 2 places in a day or maybe a week, but for me, I experience going to workplaces, like 4 workplaces every day.
Mm.
And I am just so glad that during the peak, should I say the peak of my career? Like I was like 30s, 40s,
Mm.
and my husband was so supportive. She grew our child. Okay, so and so I found during the time, like my husband take care of the house and to grow our child. And so for me, all I did was to focus on myself and my work, and I found myself working 4 places every day because I don't know how to say no when they offered me the job. So I end up doing so many workplaces in a day. And like for me, during the time, I have this, like, like I am like very strict on my time. Like, okay, this morning job, afternoon job, and the evening job. And during the time, I work in like three broadcasting centers here in Korea, like three major broadcasting center, with like I work there as an editor. And I finish my job like my 2 o'clock in the morning, go back home, and then the same routine.
Mm.
I don't know how I did it that time, but then I sleep. That's why I never learned how to take the bus. I never learned how to take the taxi.
Mm.
Not after the pandemic, because I always take a taxi. I don't take trains, subways. I don't take buses, because I use my my time. I took a taxi to travel to the other place of my other workplace, and I sleep there.
Mm.
So like, but before, I don't feel tired because I was still young. But if you how I manage my time is that I get them, like, I have my priorities, and at least, even though how busy I am, I promised myself to take care of my child, like my family is my priority. And so, like, when I get home, I check my child's, like, backpack, like school bag, every day. I never miss checking her school bag until she went to the senior high.
Mm.
and beforehand, we already have the cell phone, so I keep checking my husband, or where is he now, how is it, are you done with that is how I manage my time. And then my weekends are full. That is why I that is why the family time tradition is so strong, because I don't go out during the weekends. I stick to my family until now. This is what the tradition I like I this is my tradition. Every weekend is my family time, regardless of how important. Unless this is like a life and death like situation, I will not go out. So, and I don't know how it happened, but yeah, if you ask me, if I would like to go back at the time like that. Oh, not me, please. And I guess now I am receiving offers, but I think I'm declining the offers now, because I want to experience the luxury of time wealth,
Mm.
the time. So this is what I was so lack before. And so, yeah, how do I manage my time? It's just I just go with the flow, because I cannot say no to any offers. So I said okay, yes, and then I just write the time, and then yeah, I just went with the flow. And then if you go with the flow, you don't get stressed. But I still have my dream before.
Mm.
While working in, I do have my dream, which is I want to create my own business, which is the private school in Korea. And I
Mm.
was so glad that I was able to do it. I was able to establish a business which almost reached like 2 decades. And yeah, because of the pandemic, I closed the school, and I don't want
Mm.
to open it anymore, because no, why should I am running the business now, and I am spending the luxury of time that I am experiencing now.
Mm.
And at the same time, I am enjoying. Can you imagine, like, we had our meeting like 7 o'clock, and then everything is fun. And this is, everything is fun. And yeah, guys, this is how I manage my time. Like, I go with the flow, and not to resist, accept it, and then just be on time every time it needs me to be there.
Mm.
And the dream always there, alive and kicking. Yes, that's my story of how I manage my time. Back to you, Alona.
Okay, thank you, Sis Chona, for sharing your how to manage your time. And now, Sis Rosalie, I will pass it to you.
Yes, thank you, thank you. How to manage my time?
Yeah.
When I started in this business, it's very difficult for me. Yeah. Uh, my time is make it trouble, so I cannot manage, but learning in the training, I starting to manage. For me, time management start with with having a clear purpose. As a
Mm.
single mom, it's very difficult because I'm starting in this business. I have two jobs, working two jobs, and yet standing position in 8 hours on my sales clerk position. So it's so hard. Then yes, I cannot do everything. So once I focus first what truly matters. So it is very what truly matters in one day. I'm planning my priorities for the day and avoiding distraction and negative. So using my free time when I got home, maybe it's uh, when I finish my dinner and my blah blah blah, then I get in training 1 hour. I dedicate my 1 hour, but and then every day when I'm started my 6 months in this business, I, what do you call that? Mm, I dedicated my time in 1 hour. Then I sleep. Maybe it's 1 o'clock in the morning. But situate, I wake up in the morning 4 o'clock because I want to to start my day to writing my goals and my priorities. But that is short. Sacrificing in the short, then later on I thought that that is a long terms. So I sacrifice and keeping learning, staying disciplined even when I feel tired, then remembering my why. So
Mm.
I continuous learning because I'm suffering for lousy communication. So lousy communication, I try to develop it. I try to communicating it. Ano, sometimes I cannot understand, so I try to use Google Translation, blah blah blah. So it's so hard for me. But the dedication and pushing my dreams, and I want to change my life, not only my life. I dedicated my what I'm doing right now to my kids because I don't want to suffer them when experience the life. It's so hard. So yes, I also learned to balance. Does not mean that means everything perfect. So that is sometimes it's simple, doing the best one step at that time, na it is okay if you're getting wrong sometimes. So for being busy mom, my goals is very important. So I learned to make time instead of waiting perfect time. That's it only for me. It's hard to explain, but I keep in try. So I'm not in good in English, but I'm trying because I love this business, and I love to change my life. Not only my life, my venturing this business is, it's very important for me
Mm.
because maybe this is the best way to change my life. This is my life changing solution. So I love it, and this is amazing solution for me. Not only for me, it's 1,000 on this community. So that's it for me. Back to you.
Yes, thank you, Sis Rosalie. Amazing. Yeah, we are not here to be perfect, you know. Oh. And next, maybe I will call Sis Joanne. I will pass to you.
Thank you, Alona. Thank you, sis. Um, for me, because I'm a nurse and I
Mm,
work night shift, which means during the day I'm actually asleep.
mm,
So time management is very important for me because I can't afford to just give my time to everything or give my
mm,
energy to everything. I really choose my things wisely, and I dedicate specific time to do things. So for example, if I'm doing my business, I know that I'm free on the Friday. Maybe if I'm free on the Friday, I'm doing a lot of tasks for the business
mm,
and scheduling them ahead of time rather than waiting to say, oh, what am I going to do today? What about today? So
mm,
it works out for me that I have to schedule things and do
mm,
things in batches. The other thing that becomes a priority for me because I'm night shift
mm,
is I have to prioritize my rest, because every time I'm so exhausted and tired, even something so simple becomes so difficult. And I find that I'm overworking my brain. I'm thinking that, oh, this is so hard. But then when I am well rested, then I know. And I always take advantage of like um the time when I've just finished work and before I get to sleep, or before I or when I've finished waking up. So that always helps. Yeah, so
Mm,
that's how, in a nutshell, really, that's how I manage my time. I protect my mental capacity, I protect my sleep, but also prioritize to give
mm.
energy to tasks that are important for me. Thank you, sis.
Okay. And for now, who's gonna be next? Maybe I go with Bro King.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you once again. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, how I manage my time. Like I said before, in Korea, it's not easy. It's only someone who is in Korea will understand. Someone like Blessing. If you're
Mm,
in Korea, you understand. And the Chona, she will tell you too. Now,
mm,
to be in Korea, because of the work that we do, is just like a compulsory thing that you must do. You cannot say no. And the one thing with the company you work, you cannot give your own order when you are working for them. So,
mm,
uh, you will be scared of the alarm that will wake you up, that you must go, just like that. Or I
mm,
find it very difficult. I find it very difficult to take my time to handle this business because of my job. And my job
mm,
is my work is we go to something like mountain,
mm,
one of those mountains, will I say the biggest mountain in South Korea. We
mm,
always go there to walk in the mountain. We put something like bridges, or this stone. When you climb mountain, those stone
mm,
you put there, people can use to walk to climb up, and the rest that some people can hold and all. That's our work there. Sometimes we can go the highest up, which you have to put on bed. Any small thing you fall. So this is where we work on the other thing. And being on those places, you cannot have time. You must focus on your work. So no time to chat, maybe, or handle my business and the others. And before I can finish, I come back very late hour. So, but
mm,
I always try to manage my time. Whenever I have a little time, even when we are on the mountain, I will stay there. When we are working with Koreans, any small time, I will just go out there and take up my this and start working on my business, because I know that this business is one of the essential things for me. Just because I know what I'm pursuing. So
mm,
I take the business as my number one thing first. But at the same time, I must have to work to get some for my work. I must have to do it too. So I have to manage the two work at the
mm,
same time. It's not easy at all. I remember the time we always go on live with Blessing. Uh, so we always go on live. It's I think 30 days live, 30 days challenge. I think that is it. And I want to complete every of my times every of my 30 days. I don't want to skip anyone. How I do that time, even in the night when I come very late in the night, I must go on live and do to make sure that I do something, to make sure that I did something. So that's how I keep managing it. Then at a time, the work I was doing that was taking all my time in this business, then I have stopped it. I have now stopped it because it's taking me a lot of time. I don't have time to sleep. Even after doing the work and before I can handle my business, time has gone. Before I slept off. So I don't have much time to handle my business and others. So I have to choose one. I stop the
mm,
business, I stop that work, and now focus on this my digital business. And I also have my own warehouse too, where I manage too. So I'm managing the two. Yes, that is how I used to manage my time for now. Thank you. So that is it.
Okay, thank you, thank you. How about Sis Blessing? Do you have?
Okay. Yes. So, like I said, I am a cook. I cook as a part time.
Mm,
So one thing about my work is that I'm like the boss. So I go to work anytime I want. I anytime I choose to go to work, I can go early morning anytime I feel like I need to go. So because of that, I do manage my time schedule. Like, okay, I will go to work from this time to this time, and then I will come back, relax, do some family work. As a mom, you have to also do for your home. And then I will bring out time also for my business, do my training, because as we keep growing, we keep, you know, training. Our training doesn't finish. Every day they bring one or two. So you keep training. So that's how I just curate that time. And if it's like the days we used to have other program in the church, so I will know how to manage it so it can suit me. I will be able to fit in between the whole things I need to do. I will try and manage my time. I also believe that uh, for some people they will say this business I don't think I can do it because I don't have time. I do this job, I do that. I always tell them that if you have your why and
Mm-hmm.
if you have your goal, you know where you're going, you don't need to continue working for someone, building someone empire and leave your own unbuilt. If you know that this is what you want, you need to create your time. You need to manage your time. No matter what time you come back, you have to do something.
Mm.
Make sure that you get to where you're going. Like one day you will be like, either you sack your boss or you just give up. How? Anyhow. Yes. So I try to manage my time, curating space for everything I want to do.
Mm.
Yeah, that's how I manage my own time. Yeah. Working, building my business. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, everyone. And of course, I want to share also mine.
Yeah.
People ask me sometimes when I started this business, I was working 3 jobs. I'm a nursing assistant, and I'm working in a laundry and on a night shift work. And every time I talk to someone, they asking me, "How do you manage your time? You're working 3 jobs." Ne? Honestly, I also have 24 hours in one day, just like everyone else, right? I'm a mom. Uh, I work. I take care of my family. I get tired too because I'm a human being. Ne? But I learned something important. If we keep waiting for the perfect time, nothing will change, right? So
Mm,
instead of saying I don't have time, I started asking myself, what can I do for with the little time I have, you know? I
mm,
started my business. Sometimes it's only 30 minutes a day, you know. If I go to another job, I go by train. I do my business inside the train in 30 minutes, even in my break time in the hospital. I take my break time in 1 hour. We have 1 hour break, right? In our work. What
yeah.
can you do? What did you do in your 1 hour? So me, I take a break, maybe 20 minutes eating and someone talking, right? If you go to co-employee, you eat together and then you talk. It's about 20 minutes. And then that remaining 40 minutes, I do this business. I learn, I'm studying this business 30 minutes. Every time I change my work, I do it again, you know. That's the good thing in this business. It's very flexible. You can do it. You can do it everywhere you go. You can do it anytime you want, you know. And I stopped trying to do everything perfectly. Uh, Everyone in this community, we started with no idea what we're going to do, right? So I focus on what truly matters: my children, my goals, and my peace, and of course, my future, our future. Yeah? And time management is not about being busy every
Mm.
second, it's about learning your priorities, right? So, and there were days, of course, I felt exhausted and overwhelmed. But I remember myself when I started, I wanted more freedom, of course, because uh, I'm so tired. How many years I worked three jobs in one day. Oh my God, I can't imagine myself. I can do it now, ne? Because we're getting older. I can imagine myself. I'm working three jobs again. So I'm so grateful that I'm here with you guys. You know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah. Yes, and thank you
This
so much
group
for
is
sharing your experience. Oh my God. I'm sure many people watching tonight can relate to our story, your story, ne? And sometimes people do not need perfections. They simply need hope, encouragement, and someone they can connect with, like us, right?
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. So, oh my God. Thank you. So
Thank
before
you.
we end tonight, go live. Thank you so much to everyone who joined us tonight, to all the viewers, to all the followers. Thank you very much for joining us tonight. I hope tonight reminded you that you are not alone in your journey. We are not alone in our journey. Ne?
Mm.
So thank you once again. Thank you very much. To we have. Can we acknowledge our viewer?
oh yes.
Yeah,
We have yes, okay, so we have let me see.
Chi Manzano, I think,
Yes, Chiman Sano taking thank you for dropping by.
from Canada, Edmonton,
Yes.
Canada. Yeah.
And we have Eds and Jobert. Oh, she's my mentor. She's so
Woo!
sweet.
Hello, mentor.
And she's my advisor.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and we have yeah, we also have why do I see your names here, guys?
Lynn Kitabayashi.
Yes,
And
Lynn. Thank you for dropping by.
thank you, thank you. We are
Thank you
in the
all
same
for your
group in the same
support.
family.
Yes, you know, this is this is fun.
Yeah. Amazing, right?
Okay.
Yes,
Thank
I
you.
know.
Thank you.
I
Thank
know
you all.
tonight we learned a lot tonight.
Yes, we
For
did.
me
Mm.
also, I learned a lot tonight.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you very much, everyone, for sharing our story in our viewers, our followers. Thank you very much, and see you again, guys, next
Yes.
See you
time.
next
Thank
week.
Bye
Bye
you.
bye. Thank
bye.
you.
Yeah.
Bye.